Arthur Abraham. What in the fuck was that, man? What were you doing out there, man? Did you have a plan B? Did you have a plan C? Did you have a plan? You went out there, you had 11 rounds before this fight to see that maybe this particular style that I have is not going to work on everybody. This is the Super 6 tournament, man. A classic tournament that's going to go down in history. All these guys are in it to win it. They're all coming to take that trophy from you, man. And you jump out there and you show you have absolutely no ability to learn from a loss. That loss meant nothing to you because you took nothing from it. Are you studying tapes? What is your trainer doing? What strategy were you planning on using coming into the fight? Didn't you realize that that shit you did with Andre Durrell wasn't going to work and that you're going in there with somebody who's going to try to do the exact same thing? I expected him to try to at least throw Carl Froch off and say, you know what, I'm going to be somewhat of a different fighter this time out because he's expecting me to be the same. So I'm going to switch it up on him. All he did was hold his arms up, get his arms punched, fall back, put his arms up again, get his arms punched, fall back, and then try to jump out there with these wild-ass slow haymakers, these shits that Carl Froch saw coming and easy to get away from. Now he just pretty much just jab, stick, and move your ass all night, man. And you didn't do anything in the fight to adjust. You didn't do anything leading up to the fight in your training camp to adjust. You didn't do nothing in the ring to adjust. I'm telling you, man, you're in trouble with Andre Ward, man. You are in trouble, homie, because he'll probably stop you. I'm pretty sure Andre Ward might even stop your ass, man, because that shit right there showed that you have no versatility. You are one-dimensional. We already knew you were one-dimensional, but you have no ability to adjust. If you can't adjust at this stage, you need to go back down to middleweight and pick on those guys down there because these motherfuckers up here at 168 are going to whoop your ass at this point, especially since they saw that the same thing happened to you twice in a row. So I take my hat off to Carl Froch. I knew that he was going to outbox him. I thought that Arthur Abraham would do something in this fight to make it a decent fight, but he pretty much just stood there and got beat on. So much props to Carl Froch. His next fight is against Glenn Johnson. Can't wait to see that fight. I'm kind of disappointed because I actually wanted to see Arthur Abraham versus Glenn Johnson because I thought that might have been a better fight due to their styles. But Carl Froch gets Glenn Johnson next. Andre Ward is going to beat on Arthur Abraham for 12 rounds, maybe even stop him. Can't wait to see that fight. Moving on to Andre Ward and Bika. That was a pretty ugly fight. There were some dirty tactics being thrown around in there. A couple of headbutts that were accidental. Andre Ward threw an elbow in retaliation. But what I learned from Andre Ward is that he's willing to get in there and get dirty and really fight and scrap with your ass. That man right there, he's not just all about sticking and moving and boxing and staying on the outside. He showed us 2 fights in a row that he can get inside and get down and dirty when it's time. So he showed me a lot. It wasn't the prettiest fight in the world because Bika is a very big, solid opponent. And it was good back and forth action. But Andre Ward did enough, especially since he was in his hometown, to pull out a unanimous decision. So he goes up against Arthur Abraham next. I'll do prediction videos on those next time when I make a video approaching those fights. So you guys let me know what you guys thought about those fights. What is up with Arthur Abraham? Let me know. I'm out. Peace.